this thing working?
Hello there, this is working.
Yes, my new microphone is working. Brilliant.
Oh,
So, yay.
congrats on
Alright,
the new microphone.
thank you very much. So as you can see,
I'm not
here
going to be
at...
fined for illegal scaffolding or something, will I? I feel like I'm in trouble.
You have illegal scaffolding?
Well, I don't know, is it?
I don't know if dirt counts as illegal scaffolding. You know what? Step into my office.
Oh, okay.
It's just down here. Mind the step. Yeah, I've tripped a lot on that, top step.
Yes.
Hello. I've been commissioned on contract to build you a record farm, and I have a little bit of paperwork that I have to go over with you first. First, I'd like you to observe I have a building permit.
Yes, I see that.
All right. Thank you. This was notarized by the town.
What,
Also
SilentMyst?
have
Is that who?
um
I swear
sure,
there was
let's go
no
with
illegal
that.
handoff, payoff. It's all
Let's
legit.
go with that. I have all the paperwork right here.
Yes, I was rummaging through it earlier, by the way.
You were rummaging through my paperwork.
I mean, this looks all in order? Yep.
That's not very trusting whatsoever. I mean, I have clearance to put up this construction shack, you know.
Yeah, and it looks good. I like it.
You can't just go through a person's stuff. That's not
Who's
cool.
saying I did? I reject that statement.
All right. Well, yes. Anyhow, get out of the X-ray room. That's top secret. Let me just
As
break
top
that
secret
up with
as
some
there is
real
no
cool
door
stuff.
or anything. It's just
All right. So, I have to talk to you a little bit about business. You see, here at Patch Construction Inc., we are devoted to building you the finest redstone contraptions. In fact, have a complimentary piece of redstone.
great.
That was from your chest.
Oh. Now what was there about rummaging through? Well, never mind. Go on.
Yeah, well, I think if you've already read my papers, then I think we can both agree to disagree on this one.
I agree. I mean, wait. Yes, I agree.
Disagree. By agreeing.
By agreeing.
You agree to disagree.
Correct.
It's a lovely plant, isn't this?
I love it. It seems to be blossoming nicely, even though there's no natural light or anything.
Yes, well, torches burn forever, so that's the next best thing. So anyhow, I have to discuss with you the subject of a building permit, because I put up this, or not a building permit, zoning laws, because I gotta put up a
Right.
record farm somewhere for you. And,
What does this have to be? Zone
See,
class 2 or something?
well, you see, there's sort of a legal limit of how many buildings we can put up within one zone. So I believe if you'll follow me this way, now you're in an inconvenient spot because you are directly beside the town, which means that we might be within the town boundary, and
I think that's a matter of opinion.
there we go. That's the exact zone marker right there. So everything on this side is your property. Everything on that side belongs to the town.
Really?
Actually, that's
I don't know
probably
about that zone marker there.
well. It was built by our. It was put in by our founding fathers.
Really?
That is
Because I'm pretty sure I have video evidence. Well, that's okay. Go on.
well. Anyhow, you know, it's political stuff. You know,
Yeah,
you
political. I don't understand a
you
word
don't
of
want
it.
to. Actually, I think that's probably in the wrong place. Let me move that a couple blocks. But sorry, where were we? But you see, there's a limit on how many buildings we can put up in one spot. Now, I want everything to be done legally here because this record farm, it's going to be yeah, you want this thing to be legal so it doesn't have to be taken down
Right.
like your illegal scaffolding.
Right.
So I need to count your buildings real quick. Now, does this counts as a building?
I would say.
I'm thinking this counts as a building. So that's one. I think we can only do about five. So now I'm not sure how to count this because you've kind of got a semi building there, and two semi buildings here, not to
Uh,
mention a very, very strange elevator. I'm not sure if that's within the legal limits.
nobody's ever been killed by it
Wanna bet?
in direct relation to it.
Alright, fine. So, how do you, I think I can, bend the rules a little bit. This is one building. One building, okay. So you're at two. Um, what the heck is this? Let's see, that's a farm, isn't it?
A little bit of a farm.
Okay,
The
well,
beginnings of a farm.
it's got four walls and a roof. That's a building. So we're at three. Remember, we gotta stay under five.
Right.
Those aren't buildings. Um, oh, why did I choose to come around this way? Why would you build your house on a river?
Actually, it was more of a lake, but yep.
Oh, that could be a problem. Like um, there's this famous tower called, well, it doesn't matter what it's called, but it's in Pisa, and they built it on some soft ground and
Yeah,
some.
this was sort of marshland at one point, but
Yeah, we don't want this thing leaning over onto the record farm. And this is a sheep pen. Um,
if I need to slaughter the
the-
sheep, you give me the word.
these guys, you're gonna have the Humane Society after you for this. How, this is factory farming. I mean, look at this.
Hardly, hardly. They love their lives. Look at how happy their faces look.
Okay, that is disturbing on a number of levels. Huh. Shears, wheat.
See, they're well fed.
I have to say that this is a little bit cruel. Like, what do? You just stand here and you're forcing them to make more sheep. That's cruel. That is cruelty. Anyhow, so that's four. I think we're still. Oh, we might have a problem. Oh no, the kid. Hopefully this falls within the guidelines of temporary structure, because otherwise my construction shack is your fifth building. Um, Never mind. Let's pretend the sheep farm doesn't exist, so that construction shack can stay. So anyhow, let's get down to business here. Is where do you want this thing built? We'll see if it's legal.
Well, it has to fall within that town limit line.
I can move the limit. No,
Well,
redstone blocks, they haven't been around for a long time. You know, we can move it a little bit.
they can disappear a little bit. I really don't. How big is this thing gonna be? How big were you thinking? I mean, you're the contractor. You should have an
Fun.
idea.
Then you're going to have to do all the separating manually.
Yeah.
So the goal is you're going to stand here, flick levers, and you choose what's the skeleton, what's the creeper. Bonks them down to one hit each. Skeleton shoots creeper. Bam, we're in Record Village.
Wow. I like Record Village.
In fact, you know what? That name is so good. I'm gonna grab that sign. And this place is legally now called Record Village.
Or at least it will be when there are records.
Oh well, minor oversight. You know, we can't do everything perfect. We just gotta work with what we have.
I agree.
And I happen to have a mushroom and some bone meal, which is why my construction shack looks like a mushroom that's been bone mealed.
Yes.
So we gotta work. We gotta work with what we got. You see, So tell me, where do you want this thing?
Well, I mean, within reason, I'd like it semi close to this Record Village here. I
Yeah, it
don't know
might
what
be you to put the record farm in the record
as far as
village.
space goes. could even be on the other side of the river, but then that could open up further zoning
Well,
violations. I don't know.
that's a huge pain. And then actually, hang on. I don't have any paper or levels. Um, oh, you're not supposed to look away. Look away real quick. Um,
Right.
I'm going to stamp this slime ball. I don't have any levels, so I'm just going to hit it a couple times with my axe. Okay, there we go. That's official. Um, this slime ball signifies that we're now qualified to build on the side of the marsh. The marsh. It was signed by the owner of the marsh,
Right.
Mr. Slime.
Oops.
So perfect. That's the documentation. We can put it in the swamp.
Okay. Sounds like everything's in order to me.
All right.
It's just a matter of picking a place for it.
And the payment.
And the payment, yes. I expected there
Payment.
to be some payment.
Yes. Well, you see, I did initially offer you something for free to say that I was sorry for my involvement in the destruction of your house, but I'm no longer riddled with guilt because you fixed your house.
I think I actually made it a little bit better.
Yeah, you made your house a lot better. It looks great. So I don't have that guilt with me
But
anymore.
look at these dead
Stop.
trees over here, which you had a hand in creating.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing but
That's the
hideous
beauty,
stumps.
that's the beauty of nature is we um we make better using
All right. What do you want for payment? You're
um
wrestling it out of me.
ooh, this is a tough. Well, if you insist on paying, well, I can't force you.
Oh, really? Okay,
Actually,
I
I guess
changed
I
my.
can force. Yeah, I guess I can force you. It says that on this slime ball. Um, hmm. I don't need diamonds, and I don't think you have diamonds either because you're wearing gold
Eh,
boots.
I love my rubber booties.
Gold boots. Yeah, you look like a poor man that way. Well, what do you have that you
I
could
think
pay
it's a matter of opinion. I'm quite fashioned.
very well? You know what? Have some ender pearls.
Oh, thanks.
See, that was a free corporate gift.
I appreciate it.
You're not allowed to accept gifts from the
They're.
salesman that are over
I
25.
expected them to be corporate branded, but yeah, they're still good.
Got any levels?
Not really.
Okay, then they're not corporate branded. Give me
I
back
think
my
I just
anvil.
stole your anvil. Whoops! I threw it through you.
Ah! That's a corporate anvil right there.
It looks like it survived.
Do you want to pay for one of these things? Do you know how much these cost?
Yeah, I could give you a second one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's so you have iron, but I don't need iron because I just steal that off of Dave. I mine my iron using organic methods like any good company.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't
Uh,
question it. I don't question your methods.
Um, hmm. I am thinking though. What could I get from you?
Well, what do you need?
Well, I am constantly in need of redstone. I burn the stuff like there is no tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, hmm. Now you see the trouble here is that if you pay me in redstone, I'm probably going to end up wasting most of that redstone building your farm.
Well, probably a great deal of it, yeah.
Hmm. So how about I just search through your chest and find something I like? Wow, I don't like any of this.
It is pretty pathetic, I
Oh,
admit.
lapis, that's cool. The rubber booties. Wow, very nice. Um, why do you still have this?
Have what? Oh, that? I can explain. It was there as a testament to
Okay, come
a
outside with.
reminder for. I can explain it somehow.
Perfect.
Yeah?
I've just destroy it from the fire which it created.
That's almost appropriate.
Yeah, it is. It is appropriate. The most appropriate way would have been to light your house on fire again, but that's not
Well,
legal. That's
been
not.
there, done
You
that.
you know you know how much paperwork I got to do if one of my construction guys dies.
Not very much, I'd imagine, because you're
It's
the only
not-
construction guy. But
Yeah, but if I hire someone and they die,
what? Who are you
oh,
hiring?
pardon?
Who are you hiring?
Well, I do have a lot of zombies who like to help.
Yeah, well, they are they are useful for they are known to hold shovels. I know that much.
Oh yeah, they're great for digging, and so we gotta. I think this has been a pretty good business deal. We just little subject of payment. Now what do you? Hmm. You know
Well,
what?
first of all, here you go.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. I feel like the little kid who discovers the whole world's made of chocolate because I got two, baby. Like
All right.
that's cool. Okay, so I'll deduct one of whatever you're paying me for that anvil. So that was very nice of you. Thank you. Thanks very much. Um, oh, I gotta fix this texture pack. I'm using defined and I just converted it, but it's not working properly. So yeah, anyhow. Ooh, yeah, anyhow. Um, hmm. You know what?
Hmm.
Are you planning on having any major exports here when your building's done?
Well, not that I know of.
You
I
know,
won't have very
Dave
much.
exports iron.
I understand. I don't think I will have very much, as I never really do.
All right. Well,
Major export. I mean, I have a potato farm, and that'll be about it. As
yeah,
far
I
as
just
iron goes,
I get all my potatoes off of Drew.
that's where I'm gonna
Um.
get mine too.
Okay, so I'm thinking that the way that you can pay me is you have a lot of lovely trees out there.
Yeah, a few.
We don't want to destroy the environment by chopping down new trees. How
Right.
about you pay me in wood?
Whatever you need.
Okay,
How
because
many stacks? How many types? What do you want? What do you need?
I am always out of every type of wood. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of spruce and I do a lot with the normal wood, but I'm out of every wood all the time. Like, if I want to make a pickaxe, I gotta go find a tree, chop it down, make myself a pickaxe. Like, in fact, um, I kind of want. I kind of want a pickaxe right now. So you see, I just have to chop down that, make sticks out of it, and
Right.
um, grab some diamonds. 1, 2, 3, and build. But you see, so much of that time was wasted
In
in
the
making
half
this.
second it took. Yep.
So much of that time was wasted because I had to find that wood.
Gotcha.
So I just do you have any ink sacs? Do you have
No.
any writable books? Writable books.
Writable books? No.
Okay.
I
Good. We're
have
making.
some books, but no writable.
Yeah, I can make some out of your materials. Oh, don't worry, I'll pay you back. Um. Okay, so let's see. Let me type this up. Contract for record farm. Um. Let's see. Patch M142, hereby referred to as as the most epic guy in the world, is hereby contracted to build a record farm
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
for Poetendo, hereby referred to as dirt.
That's dirt tendo to you.
as Dirt Tendo. This farm will be completed when the... Oh, can't fit it on that page. Let me just add a header. And let's see. This farm will be completed when the most epic guy in the world, that being me,
I know. Yeah, I heard.
will when the most epic guy in the world decides to finish it. Resources can be borrowed from Poet Endo to complete his farm. Oh, sorry, I got your name wrong. Dirtendo. To complete his farm. Final payment for the record farm built by the most epic guy in the world will be... Next page. How much wood do you think is fair?
Well, it's entirely up to you. It's whatever you need.
Are
we talking planks, logs?
I think we're talking logs here.
Right.
Let's say this is a pretty hefty task, because I'm going to give you millions of hours of listening privileges. You know.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, let me give you...
Millions and millions and millions and millions.
You're going to be the... You can sell this stuff. Like, this has marketing value. You can, nobody else on the server, until Mogswamp has done his,
well, until he's done his, I'll have that export.
You'll have that export. In fact, here's a complimentary record player. Complimentary of the compliment...
Compliment committee?
Yeah, the compliment committee. Comprised of one. You know how when you go to a hotel and they put a little mint on your pillow and that's compliments? This is like a little mint on your pillow.
It's quite the mint.
Oh, thank you. I have enough diamonds. Final payment will be 1 chest of logs. Or 1 single chest of logs. Is probably good. Of logs. The wood choice is up to Dirtendo.
I'll make a mixture.
Yeah, you can do a mixture if you'd like. It just has to be logs.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, it's no shady business here. Signatures. Patch M142. Or no, sorry. Contractor. Is that ER or OR?
I think it's OR.
Contractor. Patch M142. What do I call you?
The
client. That sounds...
Yeah.
Client. Now, if you'd just like to put your name on that, please, sir. Last page, page 4.
Okay.
And then toss it back.
Let's see. Poet Endo.
And I'm going to be...
Not modifying anything there, are you? I'll watch over your shoulder here, if you don't mind.
I do kind of mind. A little bit. Notarized by Spawn Village Mayor. Don't worry, we will find a mayor. Record farm contract. There's not enough room in the title. Let's just name it contract.
The contract.
The contract. And there we go. I've signed this book. It can't be edited. We can't change the contract at all after this point. So if you'd like to take that back for a moment and look at it so everyone on your end can see it.
From my perusal.
From your perspective, I'm just going to check over your shoulder, make sure everything's in line over here. Actually, that was a bit too close. I don't want to get that close again.
There you go.
And
keep that with your paperwork.
And the 5 guys who actually watch the video on my end will see all of the changes that I just made.
Yes.
So there you have it. I've given you your very own record player.
All right, and I will try to gather the payment, and then you'll get to work.
Okay. I will get to work. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Not at all.
All right. So that's the deal.
Great.
I will be in my office making a whole lot of phone calls, calling in the right people. Got to get our masonry license. Oh, material choice. What do you want it to be built out of?
Well,
If it's wood, it's deducted from your pay.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, we could make it out of a combination of stone brick and nether brick if you wanted, or
Okay, I'm good
whatever
with that.
materials you think would look good. You're the contractor after all.
Okay, sure. Head designer, everybody. Mr. Awesome, hereby referred to as the most epic guy in the world. So this is the most epic guy in the world. Signing off. Thank you, Dirtendo, and your record farm will be ready whenever the heck
I can't wait. All right. Well, it's still raining. I want to thank everybody for being patient while Patch and I talked over business. I had a lot to talk about today, but it'll have to wait for the next episode. What I can basically say, let's see if I can sleep. Nope, not night enough. Actually, it's probably close to midday. Well, it's hard to say when it's raining. Anyway, all I can say is that I've been very, very busy recording a whole bunch of episodes, including this one, and I cannot wait for this thing to be done. Really, I can't. The way he described it is even better than I thought, where you can actually choose the mob via switch, and then bada bing, bada boom, a record is created. That'll be my main export for a little while. But it looks like I have my work cut out for me. I have to gather a lot of wood. So hopefully, we'll be able to get that in a timely fashion, and in order to get him working a little bit quicker. I'll have to expand this farm, I think. I don't have oak, and I promised him a combination of all of the different wooden types, so we'll see. I have to think about that one. But it looks like I'll be chopping for days. Luckily, I have some fairly good axes. Efficiency 4 on breaking 3. Sharpness 4. Well, sharpness is kind of an added bonus. And then I'm breaking 3. Efficiency 4 there as well. So 2 good axes. I will make short work of this wood, and hopefully get him the payment. Maybe I'll even think about delivering it to his house, but I don't know where he lives, so maybe I'll just deliver it to that little contractor's hut. But anyway, I was going to talk about, well, I won't spoil it. I'll save it till next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Check out Patch's channel once I figure out what that is and post it in the description, because he's a cool guy for doing this for me, even though he did kind of burn down my house and then deny all accountability. But it's okay. Minor details. Minor details. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.